binoculars, welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We will be starting with Ferran Torres and Frank Kessie, who are reportedly open to the idea of going to Atletico Madrid amid interest in Joao Felix. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about this report claiming that this 20-year-old Barca starlet has surprised the staff and the most in pre-season, and they have earned Xavi's trust. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into the stories in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right out to the very end. Following Joao Felix's bombshell admission that he really wants to play for Barca one day, speculations over a possible move from Atletico in the ongoing transfer window have been doing the rounds carelessly. Los Rojiblancos are believed to be very angry with Joao Felix's comments and find his behavior to be disrespectful and very unprofessional. And given his fractured relationship with Diego Simeone, they would be happy to see him leave this summer as long as their terms are being met. Earlier today, reports did emerge claiming that Atletico Madrid would give the go-ahead for Joao Felix to join Barca on a loan deal with an option to buy. However, the economics of this deal might pose a serious challenge as FC Barcelona would not be in a position to pay any loan fee for the versatile forward, while his wages could also prove problematic unless there are some exits from the club. But the latest report from Sport claims that there could be a solution that works out for all parties involved. Atletico Madrid are said to be interested in Barca duo Frank Kessie and Ferran Torres, and it could open up that possibility of one of the pair entering the operation that would see Felix move the other way. It is well established by this point that Barca wish to offload both Frank Kessie and Ferran Torres this summer due to financial fair play issues. They have been trying so hard to sell the pair but have not had success at all so far. But with Atletico Madrid interested in the duo, the Catalans could find a way to shoot two birds with one stone by letting either Frank Kessie or Ferran move to the other way as part of the operation to rope in Felix from the Citivas Metropolitano. However, the report adds that Torres and Kessie's wages would be an impediment for Atletico to push ahead with their interest in the pair. There has been no direct contact between the two clubs, however, at this point in time, but Felix's agent, George Mendes, has been talking to both Barca and Atletico to try and work out a middle ground to his client. It remains to be seen, however, whether the super agent can facilitate an agreement between the two La Liga rivals for Joao Felix, and if so, whether Frank Kessie or either Torres would be involved in the operation. Of course, Barcelona are in a position where signing players now is very difficult, let alone players with high value. We have been seeing Barca failing to get their top targets, top players in that matter because they don't have money. And it's really painful that we have opportunities right at our faces to get players that will really bring some change, will really bring impact, but our hands can't reach them, all because of financial reasons, financial constraints. And it has not been an easy time for Barca. Since Bartomeu left this club, we have been in serious economic problems year in, year out. And it is really crippling our businesses. It is crippling the sportsmanship. And of course, it's making the club going down. Joao Felix, of course, made a bombshell interview the other day and opened up about his desire to play for Barca. And mind you, this is a guy who has a long-term contract with Atletico, And talking so highly about another team was seen as disrespectful, quite understandably, by Atletico Madrid, and they are so angry with him and they want him to leave. If there is a possibility, they are open to that. But as far as the wages and everything, transfer fees, the terms are met. But of course, we know Felix is a valuable player and Barcelona would really like to have him. But honestly, if we are to be serious about things, it is difficult for this club to go for Joao Felix, even if it's a loan move. Of course, I got report earlier saying that if a loan move would cost Barca 25 million, which means Barca can't reach out to Joao Felix given the current economic situation, except there's a miracle somewhere. Then moving on to the final story of discussion, Barca manager Xavi Hernandez announced the squad list for the pre-season tour of the United States of America. 7 youth players made the cut for the trip along with the first team stars and the new signings, and journalist Albert Roja is reporting that the youth prospect who has surprised the most during the early part of the preseason is Fermin Lopez. The 20-year-old attacking midfielder is understood to have stood out during the first week of the preparatory training and he's earned Xavi's trust, which in turn won him a spot in the flight to the US. Fermin Lopez has been with Barca since 2016, having joined La Masia from Betis Youth Academy. Having progressed through the ranks, the young star was sent out on loan in Linares last season to continue his development, and the Spaniard enjoyed a fine campaign on loan in 2022-23, finishing with 12 goals and 4 assists and 40 matches across all competitions, playing in an attacking midfielder and a left winger as well. Following an impressive campaign on loan, Lopez is expected to become a key player for Rafa Marquez Barca Athletic team in the upcoming season, and a strong preseason could even see the 20-year-old force himself into the first team plans under Xavi. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.